Welcome to the End of the Movieverse, episode 18. Today we're reviewing movie 43. We're going to be talking about a crossover event that we're going to be hyping up. We're going to be doing a Coda discussion, and yeah, we're going to be doing that.
Nice.
Episode 18 of Into the Movieverse.
Episode 18!
No internet connection issues at all. You did not see that.
Yeah.
These are not the droids you're looking for. Okay. We hit 100 followers on Instagram. Woo!
Thank you, everybody.
Yeah, thank you so much for the support. Like and share with your friends and family. Keep the trade going. So crossover event happening this Thursday with Killer Point of View. We're reviewing a scary movie. We'll reveal it on the Instagram because they're not here right now, and we're not going to reveal it without them. Whatever. So into the Killerverse. So excited to do that. Be ready for that on Thursday. Coda, fantastic movie. It won the best film at the Oscars. It's on Apple TV. Coda stands for Child of Deaf Adults, I believe. And this movie is fantastic if you want to get your heartstrings pulled. Rated an 8.1. They're here?
Yes.
Rated an 8. We're just breezing through this today.
Jesus, slow down.
8.1 out of 10 on IMDb. To be honest, I think this movie is up there. It's like 8.6. I was not expecting to like this movie so much, to be honest. I thought it was going to be like, because I'm not really that kind of like slow genre kind of, like, it's just a slow genre. Like, it's a lot of story based.
Drama. It's a drama.
Yeah, it's a drama. So it's a drama musical.
Not your vibe. Oh, it's a musical? Yeah, no, I'm definitely not watching.
That's what they say it is. There wasn't a lot of. There's no singing.
I can't.
Besides her, just like, there's no singing besides her, just singing. So I don't know why it's classified as a musical because it's not like there's no singing. Tick Tick Boom. It's not like Tick Tick Boom where it's like they have like an album. You're not gonna find like an album of songs on Apple Music.
Still, I can't.
She just sings, but the whole concept of having like actual deaf actors, like all the family members, her father, her mother, and the brother are actually deaf, and it was based off of that French film. Didn't watch the French film, didn't look it up, don't really care about it. But Coda, if you have not seen it, it won like 3 Oscars. So if it won 3 Oscars, that means that it should at least be doing something good. Dune won like, I don't know, half the Oscars. So let's get into movie 43. Dubbed the worst movie ever with a 4.3 out of 10 IMDb rating and a 4% critic review on the tomato meter with a 24% audience score, which if you want to translate that to out of a 10 scale, we translate that into a 2.4 out of 10. Now, Cody and I have just watched this movie.
Yes. We watched it together.
We just finished it not that long ago. Watched it together. Cody, you started off.
I have a headache after watching this movie. I was actually physically ill that I needed to eat something and drink a lot of water. This movie was excruciating. It's not that it's not funny. We both were laughing together about a lot of stuff. Like, there are some funny concepts, but the rest is just so bad. And, I don't know if it was just thrown together because of the caliber of actors and actresses. There's some amazing people in this movie, but I just feel like obviously none of them knew what they got roped into. And it's like, the idea of a movie of skits, it's fine. I like the concept. I thought it was really clever. It's just done so badly. Like, sometimes they go through skits and you're like, oh, I thought there'd be a pause so that they could explain why they're moving to the next skit, because there's like this whole overarching theme that someone is pitching a movie idea, but there's no breaks sometimes, and some of the skits are so rough. And I have never looked at the time more than I have in this movie. I was basically half watching the time. I'm like, all right, now it's this time. All right, we have this much time left. All right. And Luca's like, what do you think? I'm like, all I know is there's 40 more minutes of this. Like,
I didn't check the time once.
I checked the time. I lived in the clock. It was, Like, this bad movie binge might be the death of us. I don't know. This is bad.
I don't know. I loved it.
Stop! No, you did not love this. You may have liked it. You did not love it. Okay? There's no way you loved this movie.
It's got a bad rap. There's so many underlying messages.
What underlying? You thought there was an underlying message to a guy who was trying to defecate on his girlfriend, and you're like, "There's got to be an underlying message here. There's got to." Yeah.
He's doing it because he loves her.
Yeah, well, they even explain that. Yeah,
You do crazy things for love.
Yes, Killer. We did ask for the worst, and you did bring your A game on this one. It is so bad, but that's what we wanted. We needed
this humor. This is my kind of like humor. Normally, when a movie is said to be a comedy, it's always comedy that like I kind of just do like one of those like, you know, exhales out of my nose. I'm like, huh, that's funny, you know. But it's so it gave me, and I could be totally wrong, but you know, it gave me Airplane vibes. You know, like I was laughing a lot.
Do not compare that majestic film to this.
Well, I mean, what is Airplane? What's Airplane rated? You know, like, are they?
That's a classic. This is not a classic.
It is a classic. Okay, so Airplane's rated a lot higher.
Yeah.
But like we're talking a lot higher.
And this is different than Airplane. There's like Airplane didn't have like separate skits. Like it had a story, you know.
Yeah. Well, quote unquote story. I mean,
yeah, but still, this totally breaks away from its reality to go to other realities that are like, you know, scripted events.
But this movie, with having so many like high caliber actors, like it's so weird. Like I don't know. It's interesting that they all signed up to kind of do this. Well, it won. Oh wait, yeah, we talk about worst movie, trashiest. Yeah.
Well, it probably just snowballed. You know, like it could have started with a few famous actors, and they just started saying we want as many famous people, and then every other famous person was like, "Oh, they're in it. Well, then I gotta be in it." Yeah, it was like SNL, but like worse. Like, I used to love SNL. I just think it's like totally died.
Well, yeah, this is like SNL, like today's SNL.
Like SNL in the past, like I don't know, 7 or 8 years, I've just been totally uninterested in. Everything prior is amazing, but this was like, some of them weren't even that funny. They weren't even that funny. Like the one with the one with the children in the ATM and the printers.
Well, that one's random.
They're just stupid. Some of them were just stupid. And it's like, the thing was, you had, like, okay, I like this type of humor. Like, the silly, doesn't make any sense humor. I get that. But when you have serious actors trying to portray these like, skits with their very serious, like, acting backgrounds, it just doesn't work right. Because they're too serious and perfect in their acting. But then the skit itself is so stupid. So it's like, you need bad actors or new actors. Like, this would have been perfect for, like, a cast of actors who were, like, brand new. Or, like, you know, this was, like...
I don't know.
This was, like, 2 a.m. on Adult Swim.
Honestly, Hugh Jackman's performance with balls dangling from his neck...
All right, that made sense.
His performance in...
Stop! Reminiscence. No, Reminiscence is a godsend compared to this. Also, his character had to be serious in that skit, but for the rest of them, it was over the top.
Man, what was another? I actually loved that Hugh Jackman skit, like that.
Yeah, the first one was the best.
That one was really good. I thought the one with Chris Pratt was good. That one had me laughing.
Not really, but sure.
What else?
iBabe was just totally didn't see that coming. Like
iBabe,
you like the Batman one.
Oh yes, that's what I was. Okay, yeah. I also just really love what is Anthony Sudeikis, right? Sudeikis. What's his actual name?
Jason Sudeikis.
Jason.
I think it is. Dog's going nuts.
Hold on.
No, it's fine. No, it's funny. Oh, we got a rogue dog. You can't see the full Discord, but I can see the dog.
Okay, yeah. Jason Sudeikis.
Yeah, the Batman one was
I don't know why
okay.
I thought his name was Anthony. No, that Batman one, that really, that blows away Robert Pattinson's Batman. Like, I don't think we will ever see a better Batman on screen than what we witnessed in movie 43.
Just because you said that, thank you guys for joining us at the end of the live stream. Like, so bad.
Dude.
Some of them, okay, like, I'm going to say this in a way, because I don't know if YouTube, like, is going to, like, flag our video for swearing and talking about all the stuff they do in this. So I'm going to say this in a certain way. This is, like, teenage, like, let's just talk about the most vulgar stuff, and it will be funny. People will laugh if we talk about the most vulgar stuff and show the most vulgar stuff. And that's what a lot of this was.
He's not even listed here.
Who?
Jason.
He's probably way far down. There were a lot of celebrities.
No, he's not. Like, I'm looking at the cast.
Oh, well, it's okay.
He's not even here.
Yeah.
He's probably like, take me off of that. That's gonna like put a stain on my career.
I'll show the cast on stream now.
I'm on Rotten Tomatoes, so it's just.
Oh, we're not there yet. But yeah, here's the cast, everybody. You got a lot of famous people. I think we got another row here. Not a lot
They
of
even
recognized
say
ones.
like they just say fake Robin, fake Supergirl, like. It's. Oh, he's listed. He's listed there.
Yeah, well. Everyone's here. Yeah, so
They just
everyone
took him
here,
off.
everyone here is very recognizable. And then, oh God, where did it go wrong? So I don't know how they got all
it
these
was just-
people. How expensive was this?
The movie, it only did 8.8 million in the box office.
That's
and
like
I think-
that's like double the budget.
I
only.
think it was more like it lost $1 million. So I think it was,
Yeah, well,
I think it was more than what. Oh, it was 6 million. They had a $6 million budget, and oh my God, it's been 6 years. But even by 2019 standards, that's a staggeringly good cast. And here's the kicker: this is from Pajiba. This is just one of those like people also ask. Each actor was paid $800 to appear in movie 43.
huh?
They were each paid $800.
I get it. So they probably thought, like, listen, if they think it's a joke movie, we'll pay them cheap, and then guess what's going to happen? Everyone's going to see all the celebrities. They're going to go see it. We're going to make so much money, and we're not going to have to give the actors anything. But then it flopped. So
Well, they used Hugh Jackman and Kate Winslet as the like calling card to get everybody else.
yeah, that makes sense.
So I wonder if it like
What about Dennis Quaid? He had a huge part in this. There's no way he was like the $800. He's in like half the movie.
he must have did it for $800. I don't know.
Same with the guy. He's not listed here, but the guy who did the actual interviewing. What's his name? What is his name?
Oh,
Greg Kinnear.
Wait, Bob Odenkirk was in it? When was he in that? When was it? I didn't even see him.
I mean, look at
Private
all these-
investigator.
I don't know. It might have been in like a quick shot. Because I noticed like a lot of the background people I recognize, so those might have been the $800 like just stand at the back. Too many people. Too many people. I recognize the guy
have
from John
actually a
Wick.
breakdown of their numbers from thenumbers.com. So the domestic box office got $8.84 million. This is only theatrical performance. And the international box office did $22 million. So the worldwide box office totaled up to 31 million, and the home market performance, estimated numbers, so that it sold 2.3 million dollars in DVD sales and 1.1 million dollars in Blu-ray sales.
How's it going, Fuzz? Welcome. Movie 43 is the movie of the day. We hope you haven't seen it, because
you gotta watch it.
Yeah, no, don't. Please
This
don't.
movie's amazing.
No, stop. Don't watch it, Fuzz. Save yourself. Don't waste your time. Don't waste your time. This is an hour and a half I will never get back. I will die and be like, oh, the hour and a half I wasted. when I like. No, I refuse to watch the end credits.
This again. I might watch it again later today.
Stop. No, stop. I didn't even pay for the HD version just because I was expecting.
What was it? You didn't...
It wasn't that bad. I watched it in like 480p, but like it wasn't terrible. I mean, it was deserving of low quality, you know? It didn't deserve HD.
Did you see the hairs on like the balls on his neck?
Yeah, dude, it wasn't pixelated. I was seeing everything. I honestly, I wouldn't even have noticed. Now I know.
Did you see the glistening of the butter on his ball?
Yeah, it was so bad, Fuzz. No, so like, I watched it in 480p. Honestly, it looked so fine that every time I buy a movie now, I'm not wasting my money on the extra dollar for HD. I don't care if it's a brand new movie or if I want to watch like Spider-Man. I'm not wasting the money. There's like, it looked fine. Like I also don't have my glasses on or my contacts in, but like, I'm farsighted. I mean, I'm nearsighted, so I can see everything close. Which one is that? But literally, it looked fine. Unless you're on a TV, don't waste your money for YouTube's extra dollar of HD. It literally looks absolutely fine on a monitor.
I got mine off Amazon, so. But
Get out of here.
I also watch it on a TV, so. There are worse. Well, I mean, Rubber's it was dubbed a pretty bad movie.
Yeah, there are also like
it
bad
actually
movies.
scored higher than movie 43. But to be honest, like, I don't know. I kind of dig this movie. I kind of digged it. I mean, certain scenes, certain skits I could do without. Like, I could skip over it, but
yeah, some of them were like, my eyes were. I wanted to tear out my eyes.
But damn, I mean, that Batman one by far is probably the best, and the Hugh Jackman one are the best. Those were good. Okay, I want to look at some. I'm just out of my own curiosity. I want to look at some of the reviews on what people thought. First, we got to go to the 89 critic reviews. Not even 100 critics have reviewed it. I'm on Rotten Tomatoes.
Do you want to do IMDb first? We usually do that. What's with our flow here?
It's just because like IMDb doesn't have.
All right, I can't see him though, so.
Oh my god! Well, go to IMDb. Just go there anyway, because this curve, we won't break the system. We won't. I will confine.
Even though the movie's bad. Oh my god, that curve!
This curve.
A 10 out of 10, 7%. Almost 7% of people 10 out of 10. What is going on?
That's surprising.
I think that's just that
a lot of people gave it a 1.
No, you know what? You know the 10 out of 10 thing is a joke because look at the 9 at 3%. Those people are just messing around. They're just messing with the numbers. So bad. So
yeah, okay. Look at that. Kind of what I expected.
Almost 19% at a 1.
Yeah, most people giving it a 5. That's pretty interesting.
No.
All right. So, kind of what I expected.
Yeah, I think that's the highest. We're ever gonna see in a 1. You know.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely.
Unless there's a movie out there, and put it, Fuzz or Killer, if you guys know. I mean, there could be worse out there that have worse rating or worse curve. But
if it was a bad movie, but it was in a normal format and not like a skit thing like this, I'll be down to watch it. But like the whole skit thing, like SNL in the movie format, it was just like it hurt my head. I not because it was complicated, just because it was just annoying.
I didn't mind the presentation of the skits. I think I've seen movies like that before, but
Like one of my favorite shows on Netflix is, what is it? Love, Death, and Robots. Is that the name of it?
oh yeah.
And that show is amazing. Like the separate, oh my god, each skit is like a totally different art style, a sci-fi story. Like they're all completely different. You couldn't relate them unless you knew the show. That's amazing. I love skit stuff like that. But this, oh god. So, IMDb is sitting at a 4.3. That is generous.
You think a 4.3 is generous?
It is generous. It is generous.
Well, it is movie 43.
Oh my god, it's movie 43 is sitting at a 4.3. Oh, conspiracy. Oh my god. There's no way. That's why people did the 10. They were bumping the number. Oh my god. My mind is blown.
There you go. I just solved the puzzle.
Maybe that's why they named it the movie. They knew. They knew.
They knew what the people were gonna do. They're like, they knew this movie was gonna tank. So the critics obviously just hated it.
Yeah. We on Rotten Tomatoes now?
Yeah. So I was just looking through the critic stuff just to see what they were saying. They all have a general consensus of like, this just isn't funny. You know, some people are like, I like inappropriate humor, but there has to be humor, and stuff like that. What I really like is the audience reviews.
I'm going to stay on here for a second. I got some top critics things on screen if anyone wants to read them.
Yeah, give it a gander.
Utterly
We
disgusting.
actually got there's a review here from last year, and I'll take the swears out.
Well, you got to replace it. You got to replace the swears with one funny word. You have to pick a word.
I gotta pick a word.
Just do kittens. Do kittens.
Okay. I think I can say that word. All of you may saying twats need to realize that this movie was not meant to be anything more than a gag. I usually follow Rotten Tomatoes and actually believe in your ratings for the most part, but you kittens failed horribly in how you rated this movie. I've seen some of the kittens you guys have rated better than this movie. It's kittens absolutely hilarious. Who are you to make any sort of comment on something you have nothing to do with? Maybe you should go back through your rating history and look at the piles of kittens that you've rated better than this movie. That was a 5-star one. Somebody says this movie should be considered a classic.
No.
Suitable for every age. I think a lot of the reviews on this are just people making a gag.
Yeah, they're making a gag of the gag.
A lot of people are saying they were cacking the whole time. If you like goofy skits and understand satire, definitely watch this movie. Maybe this movie was taken too seriously. Maybe this movie wanted to be bad.
I don't know.
Somebody says, absolutely great film, better if stoned, solid 10 out of 10.
Better if stoned. I can imagine. No, but it's just the fact that it had so many amazing actors and actresses. I don't know. I guess it wouldn't have been as widely received if they did this without them. But still, they wouldn't have signed on if they knew this was going to happen. They wouldn't. So, like they were probably told, like, "Hey, you want to come check out this movie we're doing? We already got a bunch of other celebrities. Like, it's just gonna be like a funny SNL ripoff thing." And they're, "Oh yeah, that sounds like fun. What's my skit? Oh, you have to."
I want to know if there's if there's an interview on this movie.
Well, I was talking, man. Jeez.
I'm sorry, but it just came out because you were talking about their thoughts. So I wonder if they ever did an interview where they're talking about, movie 43 and that experience.
We could definitely look into that.
Let's just see if there's any. I'm just going to do a quick search. Movie 43 actors try to explain movie 43, the story behind the worst movie ever made. I want to say Farrelly's, but I think it's Farrelly's convinced Hugh Jackman convinced Hugh Jackman and A-listers to play?
I don't know. I mean, I'm guessing it was just like, they thought it'd be a funny skit movie. They didn't realize, I mean, the idea is sound,
Wait, these were the same guys that made Dumb and Dumber, and it's like some of those other really popular...
Oh, really?
Yeah. The two directors did some really good stuff, apparently.
Well, Dumb and Dumber is definitely a classic.
It's...
No words. No words.
Alright, so let's just get into the rating, because I know you gotta go soon. So let's... What are you ranking this? Who do you agree with more?
This movie was... I'm going to be honest here. I want this erased from my memory. I like skits. I like SNL. I mean, not this SNL. I love, 70s to, early 2000s SNL. I love skits. I love this type of comedy. But some of them were just so stupid and not funny that the only one or two that were funny were not redeeming enough. Even the ones that were funny, they were funny just because they did, very vulgar stuff. They didn't have, an underlying funniness besides, let's show this thing because it's funny. What if he had that on his neck? It'd be funny. People will laugh. Everyone's going to laugh if they see that. So, yeah. I
laughed.
Yeah. And I'm going to give this a, let's see here. How low do I want to go? It's limbo.
Well, we're going to meet in the middle at some point, so keep that in mind.
We have to meet in the middle? Then I know where I'm going. The first zero in ITM history. No. There's some good actors and
There's
actresses.
some people that do a zero.
Well, we're not going to go that low. I mean, it is bad, but there's still some... I laughed, so I have to give them credit.
Were you laughing just because I was laughing? Or did you actually...
Sometimes. But there was two or three times when I was laughing, actually. But not a lot. So this is going to get a 2. This is going to get a 2. I swear to God, if you go higher than a 6, we're done. We're done. There's no way. He's like, I love this. He's going to go to his family. You guys got to check this out.
This movie's our favorite.
Stop. No.
This movie has the performance of Batman destroys Robert Pattinson.
You have to take that Batman and put his theme over it now. So.
We can make a meme.
Yeah, we could.
Come
on.
I appreciate the humor. I would give this movie a... Oh.
Come on.
I'd give this movie a 4.7.
All right, whatever. That's fine. If you gave it a 5, I was about to walk out of my room. I was done.
I was close.
Yeah. It's so good. I almost did. I don't even know how to convert that to 4.7.
So let's do
a 3.5. 3.5.
A 3.5. I could do a 3.5.
Let's just call it a day. I'm done with this movie. Luca was like, "I'm so excited to talk about it." I was like, "I don't want to talk about this. I don't want to."
I don't know. This movie, I don't really laugh at comedy movies that much. I laughed a lot during Airplane, obviously.
In terms of comedies, ever since 90s comedies were the last ones that really make me laugh really hard, and ever since then I've just loved stand-up. That's my comedy. Tom Segura, so many good stand-up comedians nowadays, and Netflix especially. That's it's probably one of the main reasons I still have Netflix, besides Love, Death, Robots. Some of their earlier projects, House of Cards is really good, but they have a really good selection of stand-up. That's kind of where I gravitate. But if you notice, on the bottom right of the stream, right down there below me, in Spaceman. We have a movie that is actually below an 8 this year. And we didn't just go to a 7 or something. It's all the way down to the 3.5. There it is.
Well, that's what you wanted. So,
yeah, no, I mean, we
I'm
needed...
just going to label this as a favorite.
Stop.
And
Stop. No. No favorites.
Fine.
I can't believe you're going to show this to your girlfriend later. Like, you got to see this movie. It's so good.
Like, well, I told her, I was like, you got to watch this. Like, I'm laughing.
I can see why, you know.
But it's not like... It's more my comedy anyway, so like I might not torture her with it. Okay, so do you want to do another bad movie, or do you want to go and watch either some of these other, like, we have other movies, but they're not as low as movie 43. Like, the next bad movie I have on the list is Hunk.
Yeah, one sec. I was going to say, Killer Point of View said The Hangover is good. That is a good movie. I remember watching that like when it first came out.
Yeah, those are classics.
A 4. Okay, you gave it a 4. We gave it a 3.5. That sounds good.
What does Fuzz think?
Yeah, Fuzz. Fuzz, if you're here, what are you going to give movie 43 out of a 10, Fuzz?
I have The Other Man, which I think is the...
Oh, yeah, I really did want to watch that, if you don't mind doing that as our next one.
It's 5.4 out of 10.
Yeah.
That's just the Liam Neeson one, right?
Yeah, because I wanted to see his worst action movie, and I'm in the mood for an action movie. Like those bad action movies.
Okay.
So...
Yeah, we could do that. We could do The Other Man.
It's gonna be good. You gave it a 1. That's fair. That's fair.
Damn. Fuzz is like ruthless. Not even a chuckle.
Not even a single chuckle.
Not
Fuzz.
even a chuckle.
Not even a cackle. Yeah, so let's do The Other Man next, and then Killer Point of View we will plan on Thursday if that still works for you.
Do you want us to announce? I mean, we could announce the movie here, or we could just do a thing on Instagram. So, I mean,
yeah, I mean, well, we can just do it in both places.
Yeah, we could. I mean, I don't know how many views this stream is gonna get.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to cut it out because we had some technical difficulties. So the first 10 minutes live are like a dud. So we're gonna have to. It'll be up, but not. I can't. I have to wait a full 24 hours after stream to edit a stream, so it has to be processed. So for the first,
okay.
So for the first day, there's gonna be like a 10-minute period at the beginning where it's just silence. But I have to fix that.
Okay. All right. So next movie, which will happen after our crossover event with Killer Point of View,
yes.
We will review The Other Man. And then, so, this crossover event is going to be called Into the Killerverse. So, follow us at into.themovieverse on Instagram. And also follow Killer Point of View because they review scary movies. And we normally don't. So, but for this crossover event, we're going to be doing a scary movie that we actually all have not seen. So that would make for some pretty cool discussion because it's not going to be like one of us already knows the movie full, or maybe like Cody has seen a scary movie that we recommended or something. Like, it's all going to be, I guess, organic.
Yeah, just a natural conversation.
Just like our off the cuff thoughts. So, that movie is drumroll please.
Drumroll please. All right.
The Escape Room.
The Escape Room is the next movie.
And I already forgot it was a newer movie. It's a movie that came out in 2019, and it stars a bunch of people that I don't think I've heard of.
Oh, there's one in 2021. That's not the one we're looking at, right? Yeah, okay. Yeah, put it on stream now.
It might be the one from 2021. Oh, there's a Escape Room 2, which might be
we're
from
not.
2021.
Not doing that one.
We're doing the first one.
I recognize some of these people. I think that's the woman from Daredevil. Right?
Oh yeah, it is.
Yeah. So.
Hey, look, it's that guy from Atypical. Whatever his name is. Nick Dodani.
I am unaware.
He's from Atypical. It's a Netflix TV show.
Okay. And we're sitting at a 82% Google users. We got a IMDb 6.4, Rotten Tomatoes 51%, and Letterboxd, whatever, 2.8 out of 5. So it's looking pretty, like, honestly, I don't know about you, Killer Point of View, but I've noticed that sometimes horror movies don't do as well even though they're really good. Like, I've seen a lot of really good horror movies, like Scream and the Michael Myers movies. They generally don't score that well, but they're loved. And I think that's just because the horror movie genre is like a niche, and so that, you know, I don't, when it comes to horror movies, I typically, for the most part, unless it's like really bad, don't follow ratings, because like some of the best horror movies are not highly rated from what I've seen. I'm curious on your thought of that.
Yeah, we'll have a good segment. You know, we'll try to keep it to an hour, I guess. You know, and like our normal style. But with all that said, would you like to wrap it up? It's 4:31 now.
Yes, we can wrap
things
up.
We'll wrap it up like a little present, little movie 43 present.
Yeah, it's filled with crap.
Filled with the bodies of dead leprechauns.
Yeah. Oh my god, that's scary.
So, recap. 3.5 out of 10. Not a favorite, unfortunately.
Oh, unfortunately,
as I would like it to be a favorite. And tune in on Thursday for the Into the Killerverse, where we will review the Escape Room.
Yes, we will announce the time on Instagram.
Yep, so if you're not following us on Instagram, follow us at into.themovieverse, and also follow Killer Point of View. And we'll see you guys in the next episode.
Yes, thank you everyone for joining. Hope you enjoyed this review. This will be out instantly on YouTube, but tomorrow I will be able to cut out the technical difficulty section at the beginning, but I'll make sure to make a marker for everyone. So, yeah, that's it. I guess tomorrow on Instagram, tomorrow night, or actually, you know what? Thursday morning on Instagram, you will see a time announcement post, and we will get the ball rolling on the crossover. So, that's everything.
That's it. Bye.
Yes.
See ya.
All right. Thanks a lot, everyone.
Abruptly. Cut it off abruptly.
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm not going to do that.